What's your wildest story that sounds too far-fetched to be true? In 1987 my dad and his buddies were at a bar in the small town of Vermont, Quebec town way up north in Canada. For whatever reason they each signed their names on the $10 bills they had, joking that it'd be funny if one day they got the bill back as change somewhere else. Fast forward to 1992, my mom and dad moved to Vancouver during some rough economic times where he got laid off from his job. He ended up doing trade school and got a job as a mechanic for a little while before getting his old job back and moving back to his hometown. Vancouver is on the exact opposite side of Canada, about 5,500 kilometers away from Vermont. They end up going to dinner one night and he gets $10 back as change. He turns the bill around, and there's his signature. Edit, appreciate the karma guys. Cheers. I was surfing in Santa Barbara County when I was a kid, maybe 14 or 15. When I would come in from a surf, I had the habit of undoing my leash from my leg while I was walking in the shallow water. Unbeknownst to me, the other side of the leash that connects to the board had come off. I lost my leash. I searched around the tidal zone but no luck. I was bummed but I just moved on. 3 weeks later, I was surfing in Ventura County, and as I was walking in from the surf, a piece of kelp wrapped around my leg. I reached down to pull it off. It wasn't kelp, it was my leash I'd lost a dozen miles north a few weeks back. It had algae and stuff growing on it, but no mistaking it was absolutely my leash. First time I ever smoked pot. A police helicopter hovered above me and my friend and hit us with the spotlight. They were looking for someone else apparently because they immediately moved on. Nonetheless, mine is when I was in high school. I lived out in the countryside of central Texas. I was just kind of bumbling around on the property and my mom's little chihuahua was tagging along. I heard a bird, saw a fast-moving shadow, and threw my arm out, slapping a hawk out of the sky as it tried to get my mom's chihuahua. Cut my arm pretty good, but saved that little rat of a dog. The chihuahua went on to pass away at a smooth 19 years old. I am an American from the Midwest. I decided to go to Iceland when it was all the rage a few years back. Found myself several miles off-road on a glacier. Decided it was as good a spot as any for lunch. Sit down on a rock and start eating a sandwich. Tio hikers comes up the trail. We say hi, they sound American too. Ask where they re from. They tell me, oh that's cool, my sister lives there. She works at business. The female hiker gives me a funny look. Is your sister so and so? Yeah. You know her? She's my roommate.